A bink? Yo, what's up, everybody? How we all doing? How we all doing today? We got Smiler and Anxiety in the chat. How we doing, my guys? And the reason that we can understand cats is because every single person that comes into the Vegas Indie live stream automatically gets like a voice translator for cats, and then that way they're able to understand anxiety. And that is the reason why. But anyways, welcome to the chat. How we all doing? We are back. We are playing some Genshin Impact, as you can see here, and we are in France. We're back in France, because if you've been watching, you know. But I have these four characters are like my main characters, right? But only two of them have been ascended to level 60. Now I'm trying to get Charlotte to be level 60 as well. And in order to do that, I need to go fight some robots. So I'm going to go fight some robots real quick. What's up, I'm Funny Not? How we doing? Welcome to the chat. I'm going to go fight some robots real quick, level my people up, and then we can head out for today's mission. Why is the title wrong? It's not wrong. Anyways, let's continue. What happened to the chat? What do you mean what happened to the chat? Oh, is it not? It's literally right there. Are you stupid? What's up, EQX? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to chat. How we doing? How we doing? We're grinding materials to level up Charlotte real quick. There it is. Yeah, it's been there the entire time. Didn't even have to fix it. Okay. I need to get up here. Oh my god, I ran out of energy already. Hold up. We need to take a little break real quick. Jean's a little tired. She's a little tired. Okay, let's get back up this mountain now. Bink. Because we gotta go fight a robot in order to go get like some gears or something. Why do you need a gear in order to become a higher level? How does that make sense? I don't know. I thought it didn't work because there was nothing. Oh, okay. Well, if you come here this early, you just gotta wait. You just gotta wait and it'll show up eventually. It appears I'm buying my first car soon. Oh, that's lit. EQX, what type of car are you gonna get? Is it like a... Are you gonna get like a Lamborghini? Or are you gonna buy like a regular car? It's been interesting today. Top of mountain. It's Celeste. Not to me. It says playing Genshin Impact and continuing the Inazuma story quest on my screen. And if we come over here, it says playing Genshin Impact and continuing the Inazuma story quest. So that's on you guys, not me. Anyways, what's up, chat? Just woke up. It does not say climbing Celeste Mountain. On all of my screens, it says otherwise. Okay. Boom. I'll try and fix it again after this, I guess. What's up, Katowski? How are we doing? Hold up. Weird. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that, but I'll edit the title again after this, because apparently it's broken, and I'm not quite sure why. Boom. It's not what it says on any of my screen, Katowski, but we're playing Genshin Impact. I'll change the title again soon. And on my phone, it didn't say that either. Ow. Hold up. I forgot we need to do some hardcore parkour real quick. Okay, we're good. Boom. We're gonna play Celeste again tomorrow, just in case you were wondering, by the way. Oh my god. Get cooked again. Hold it. Boom. We almost got this guy out of here. What's good? What's up, Agent Downhill? How are we doing today? How are we doing today? Welcome to the stream. Can't read chat right now. Kind of in the thick of it, you know what I'm saying? Ow. Oh my god, don't kill yourself. Please. Oh my god, one more hit. We're good. Get him out of here. Easy game. I was just more bored. Makes sense. You didn't have anything fun to do. Aye. Okay, we got our stuff. Now we can head on out of here. We gotta get out of here before I end up getting murdered by accident. No, do not kill me, do not kill me, do not kill me, do not kill me. I need to fix the title prototype, boy. Okay, we're good. Because apparently it's not working. Why does it say that? Okay, watch this, guys. Playing Genshin Impact and continuing the Inazuma story quest. There you go. Should be good now. Y'all happy? Do you have Opels in USA as well? I've never heard of an Opel, I'm not gonna lie. I've never heard of one. Remind me of Butters? Why does Agent Downhill remind you of Butters? I don't know. I wouldn't say that. Anyways, what do we need now? We need to go get some eggs. Or some conches, I suppose. Title is fixed. I'm not sure why it said that in the first place. 10, 7, and 5. That would equal 22. Okay, there's enough conches to go around. Butter's old name was Agent Butter. Oh yeah, just because it says Agent in the name? I guess that's one way to think of it. Okay. By the way, we can swim underwater without dying of not breathing, in case you didn't know. Now you do. And we're going to go underwater to go find some secret conches like we're freaking Patrick from SpongeBob SquarePants. I think they are being sold under different names in the US. Maybe, because I've never heard what you're talking about. Maybe I'm just not a car person, but I don't know. I never heard of that. I ain't gonna lie. For the fun of it, you could add something like title fixed. Description is wrong, Vegas. This is clickbait. Literally, what are you talking about? I fixed this. Why does it say scheduled for February 1st? What is going on here? I don't know what's happening anymore. Edit. Okay, I'll fix the freaking description since you care so much about it. Saturns? I have heard of a Saturn before. Watch this. YouTube Studio. Content. Live. We're going to copy the description of this. Control C. I don't know why all of this is messed up. But it is. But we fixed it, so it's fine. Boom, there we go. Okay, let us continue. Interesting? Interesting indeed. Alright. We're in freaking Atlantis right now, ladies and gentlemen. Where are these stupid conches at? Oh, there must be one up here, right? Barrel conch. Let's go. How many of these things do we need? We need 20 of these things. Oh my god, I'm so poor. All good now? Should have been good like 2 hours ago, but apparently YouTube is stupid and doesn't know how to listen to what I tell it to do. Idiots. Idiot YouTube algorithm needs to get cooked. For real, for real. Okay. What's up, Wiki? How we doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I'm currently getting some materials to level up my Charlotte, and then we're going to be continuing on our merry way, on our mission. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Trackable quest nearby? Sir, I'm not doing your stupid side quest right now. I am in the middle of the Inazuma quest, which is the only important one I know. And also I accidentally started something with trading card game. And there's this girl named Sucrose, and apparently she's the main character in a trading card game or something. I don't know. But that happened while you were gone by accident. I didn't even mean to do that on purpose. This place looks cool. I'll come back later. Not every Saturn is an opal, but every opal is a Saturn. Vegas poor? What do you mean Vegas poor? What did I do for you to say that? That makes no sense. But, yeah, I've heard of Saturns before. I've just never heard of an opal. Maybe an opal is just a type of a Saturn card then? Interesting, interesting. They got a hermit crab singing Under the Sea down here? Is that what those music marks are supposed to represent? Okay. There's got to be more conches in here somewhere. Please, don't let me down. Not only Vegas, all of Vegas fans are poor. Not all of them. Some of them aren't. There's like 5 people that are willing to pay $2 a month for my membership. By the way, if you have $2... and you're willing to spend $2 a month, you should buy the Vegas Indie membership so you get all the cool emotes and your name becomes green so you're more noticeable in the chat. That's all I'm saying, man. Be a lit idea. Or if you're feeling nice, you can get the $5 version, which is just basically being a donation guy. Anyways, I had to shell myself out since people were talking about being poor or not. How much more do we need? Charlotte. I got $0. Will it help? Significantly so. Bro is not in Inazuma. This is a storybook quest. It's super long. I'm not in Inazuma. I am getting all the resources I need to upgrade my Charlotte real quick. I'm not doing the quest that's in here. I'm going to Inazuma after I get my materials for Charlotte. So that's what I'm doing right now. In case you were wondering why I'm not over there. I am aware I am in Fontaine. I am aware where I am. I'm in France right now. Some people might not like this place, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, if you hold clock, you can absorb blue animals and use them versus enemies. What, this? Interesting. That way you don't have to use the water whip. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll use that for future reference. I have not had to get into a fight since I've been in Fontaine, though. I'm not going to lie. I have not had to fight a single enemy. Okay, there's another conch. Those are some W emotes, EQX. I'm not going to lie. W emotes. There's another barrel conch. I got 11. I need 8 more, I think. No, 9 more. Buddy, do you even know how to do math? Okay. There's 12. Hold click. Oh, right click? I don't know. I'll figure it out whenever I actually have to fight somebody, but until then, like, who cares, honestly? Okay, this should be good enough for this area. Let's go to this one over here. There's 7 conches over here. I think the emotes don't work. Buddy, you just sent the emotes. I saw them. They don't show up on the screen, but they show up in the YouTube chat. Back, I had to go somewhere real quick. Oh, that's fine. Do whatever you want to, big dog. I'm not freaking enslaving you and forcing you to be here, you know what I'm saying? Unlike Happy, they are still in the basement and they're never coming out. They're just sleeping right now, so. At least you're not like them, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Ooh. This place is cool, actually. Like, I've never actually explored down here, but I like the underwater aesthetic. It's kind of lit. Okie dokie. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't show up on the chat inside of the, on the screen, but it's probably because Streamlabs doesn't have access to the emotes or something. Most conch are near ruins. Oh, I got most of them already. But I can go back in a little bit. But I see I got one right here. 1, 2. Okay, okay, okay. I think that after I get all the conches in this area, we'll be good to go. But this is it. If I can find all of them. Because half the time whenever I'm looking for these items, I just get lost and have no idea what I'm looking for anymore. Maybe that's just me, though. Maybe that's just me. I mean, in general. Oh, I got you. But I can go back later. I'm fine here for now. Can I not get in this room? Hidden room? Wait. How do I get in the hidden room? Is it locked? Locked until further notice, I see. They're keeping the conches from me because they don't want me to level up? How rude of them. Okay, we'll just continue on this way then. They probably have all the conches inside of that building right there. He said if I don't get him in level 18 Town Hall, he'll keep me there forever. You feed a manatee after you open with puzzle? You feed a manatee? How do you feed a manatee? I don't even know, man. Do I really want to look for conches all day? How many more do I need? 6? You know what? I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Let's just go to Japan. Let's go to Japan for now, ladies and gentlemen. So the entirety of purchased games are CP2... What? What are you talking about, bruh? What game you purchased? Or like... I have a ton of games on my Steam. I have like 100. Fish every real life 7 hours? Why would I do that? I would have to log into the game so much. That doesn't sound like fun. I don't know what that is. Let me search that up. What are you searching for? Oh, I also forgot to say this in the first place. Welcome to the chat, Rider of the Sky. Anyways, let us continue our quest in Japan. Oh my god, Paimon's back.
They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt decree.
Okay.
But why would they take action against one of their own?
Probably because they had some rebellious attitudes, Paimon. I don't know. Japan looks so
I never
beautiful.
get it.
This is my favorite nation in terms of
There
looks
seems
so
to be some
far.
commotion over there.
The
Let's go see
same.
what's happening.
They're harassing the citizens. I have no idea what 90% of my Steam games are, LMAO. You just buy a bunch of like random $5 games or something like that, or free games. I do that.
One more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
Uh-oh. They're starving to death.
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
Ayo, chill out. There's literally so many tomatoes right over here. Look to your left, buddy. There's a tomato farm right there.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those
I've been
provisions are
deceived
essential.
and
Do you
lied to.
understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
Looks 10 out of 10. Lighting 1 out of 10. That happens sometimes. Like, I just be in a random cutscene and it switches from day to night instantly, and that's like really weird whenever that happens. I'm not gonna lie.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Oh, hey, main characters arrived. I'll fix all of your problems. Emergency provisions? Like emergency food? Turns out I got some emergency food right to my left right now. Feel free to eat Paimon as much as you want to.
Oh, huh? And who are you?
Oh, you didn't even make a joke?
Gang, no doubt.
Paimon didn't even make a snarky remark whenever I said that? This is so depressing. What a letdown. By the way, it's Omori. It's Omori anxiety.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what
I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do, and if I get bored, I'll come back. Okay, see you later. Vegas, wanna hear a joke? Sure. What is it? What type of joke
I
you got?
see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter.
Okay, what are we doing?
This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member
What's
of
up,
the Shogun's
Depression?
army.
Welcome to the chat.
They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution.
Look at his name, Anxiety. It literally says Omori right there. Or it says, Ooh, Mori.
In the past, we'd
Like or
simply ask
misfortune
him for
will be brought
provisions and
upon you.
everything would be
I agree.
delivered.
Listen to Depression.
Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything.
The enemies will attack you all the time in cutscenes. Death not cursed at all. I haven't seen that happen yet, but that sounds like it would be actually really funny. If the enemies are just trying to jump you in the middle of a cutscene, that would be wild.
He's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai.
Why was the drummer kicked out of the samurai band? I don't know. Why was the drummer kicked out of the samurai band? Let me know. Let me know. They're on their TCG arc. I accidentally just started the TCG side quest earlier in the stream, and I don't know what it's going on about. He is Omori. And lightning can strike you mid-conversation too. Do you get the achievement if the lightning strikes you mid-conversation? That'd be lit. Because he wasn't chipping in. Chipping in? Chipping in? Am I an idiot? What's the joke? I'm so stupid. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm an idiot. Roast me. I have no idea what you're talking about. What does TCG mean? TCG means trading card game.
It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
She doesn't need people with swords because she can pull one out of her boobs.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa.
Still haven't seen Ayaka yet, by the way. She was hiding behind a screen the entire time. I want to look at her big all forehead, but she's so insecure she's keeping it a secret from me. Not very cool, man. EQX got it. It's a Cyberpunk reference. I've never played that game, so it makes sense why I don't understand what you're talking about.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions.
It's literally floating right next to me.
I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today?
If you were eating all of it, yeah.
My own family can barely get by as it is.
You should stream it one day,
No,
W
you'll
game.
excuse me, I've got other matters to
Whenever it
attend to.
came out, it was like really badly rated because it was all laggy and buggy and stuff like that. That's probably why I didn't play it in the first place. But if they fixed it, then maybe. I hate anime girls. I'm a go. Well, good thing there's an anime guy on the screen. But anyways, see you later. Not W. It's a Nova game. Then I don't get how I'm on a TCG arc according to Ridero. I don't know. This is a good question.
And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun.
You're a disappointment.
And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Honestly, one of the best single-player games to be ever released right now after all the fixes. No cap. Actually, that sounds lit. Maybe I will play it. Maybe I will play it. If my computer can handle it. Isn't it one of the most, like, intense games of all time?
Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
The chatter is on a TCG arc because they are role-playing the cat. LOL. Oh, is there a cat in the TCG game? I don't know. I haven't played it yet. I haven't played the TCG game, but I know that the quest name has something about cats in it, though, so it makes sense.
To be perfectly honest,
There's a cat card.
I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were.
She take your memories? Does Raiden Shogun have the ability to freaking mind wipe people? She's part of the Men in Black? Oh no.
And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Okay, if you're making Yu-Gi-Oh references, I understand that. I know that TCG. I know that one. I used to have a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I had a big old box that was like huge, and it had like 1 billion Yu-Gi-Oh cards inside of it. Not 1 billion. Obviously, that's a lie. But it had like a couple thousand. Not as bad as Crisis, but still needs a good PC. On high at 144. Oh, really? Okay, bet. It probably got a lot better optimized then. It's hard to run with path tracing, though. We can deal with it. What's up, Pog? Welcome to the chat. How we doing?
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like
That's
I
what
said,
they all say.
If I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders.
I'm
Which is
already
why I
broke
came
and
here
now
in
I'm
the
getting
first place.
mugged.
I was chasing after them when I got held up.
He's
by
got the
these
worst
two.
of both worlds. He got mugged and he's a brokey. What did they even steal from you, bruh? You ain't got nothing.
If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Okay, we're gonna go kill these guys. I have like all of Max Graphics have an NVIDIA 6 gigabytes. Hold on. What did you just say?
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth.
He could be gaslighting you, Paimon. You don't know.
But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say.
Let's go kill
We
him.
should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
Let's go commit murder. Let's get it, Paimon. Let's go. Where are they at? Over here somewhere? Go and stop the treasure hoarders from looting Kurosawa's house. Didn't he say that they already looted his house? What do you mean stop them from doing it? Sir, they've already completed their mission. Pong is calling me anxiety. Bro, I'm not French. Oh, GTX 1060. Nice, nice. Ridero is a new viewer. Yeah, they subscribed from one of my shorts. I remember seeing their comment somewhere. Can I jump on them? Oh, dang
We
it.
really outdid ourselves this time.
Who is Ken, bruh? Your bestie Barbie?
All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
This week is 2-time artifacts and domains, so even if you're not adventure rank 45, to do some for your characters this week. That's a good idea, Ryder. Also, I have a question. One, since you seem to know what you're talking about. One, what artifact set would be the best for Jean, since I get double artifacts? And two, what artifact set would be the best for Furina, since I get double artifacts? That's what I'm wondering right now.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Ken
There'll be
Kaneki?
a
I don't know
lot
who
more
Ken
where this
Kaneki
came
is, I'm
from.
not gonna lie.
Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history.
Okay, buddy, you robbed one dude who's already broke. What do you mean this is going down in history? It might go down in history for the least amount of stuff you've ever stolen.
You the man, boss.
You the man, big dog. Okay.
They seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Let's kill these punks. Murder them. Boom. Just freeze them. And then you go here, and then they're all dead. Boom! Get them. I just wanted to come say hi. I'm rewatching Chainsaw Man for like the 287th time. I've never watched Chainsaw Man. Is Chainsaw Man that good? Anyways, what's up? Golden Troop? Alright. 4-piece VV. What does VV mean? What is VV an abbreviation for? Guys, you gotta remember, I'm a noob. I only just got here in Inazuma. What does VV mean? Please let me know. I don't know what these abbreviations are for. Imagine Furina's name was Furina and she's a furry. That would be the worst character ever. I would not like her then.
Come on, boss. Think of something.
It's good in my opinion. Alright, I will maybe watch it then. I'm watching My Hero Academia right now, if you all know what that is. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what that is. And I just took a screenshot of your chat, so I know what artifacts they use. Jean uses Verdant Venerer, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce that. I got the screenshot in, though, so I know what you're talking about. I can grind it afterwards. My Hero Academia is cool.
Joining the treasure hoarders?
Yeah,
We could use some
I just got to the part in My Hero Academia where he fights the brainwash guy for the second time, and he learns about all of the powers that are inside One for All. That's the part that I'm at right now. Tell us all you know about Kurosawa.
Kurosawa. Oh, I remember.
The gay anime? Or what the heck are you talking about? It's not a gay anime. I have to Delta. You got to get out of here.
So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
Sounds like a personal problem, buddy.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Paimon's a master interrogator.
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside.
Can you give it to us before we stab you?
I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
Or I could just kill you and take the box. But of course, this is a gacha game, so there's no murder in it. So sad.
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
I'm on an EU server. Give us the box, though. Paimon sounds like a 3-year-old child making high voice. Yeah, it kind of does. I hope you read my bit about streaming Cyberpunk, because you might get a surprise. Oh, I did read your thing about streaming Cyberpunk. You said that you wanted me to. And I can try.
What the?
The only problem is I'll have to pay $60 for a game.
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
I told you he was broke.
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi.
Aoi. Oh, by the way, look at that fox back there. Does this fox turn into the pink girl? Is that why it's stalking me? I don't know.
We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this.
I mean the part about mature content and copyrighted music. Copyrighted music doesn't matter. I don't make any money in the first place because I don't have 1,000 subs. Mature content, though? That could be a problem.
As for you guys, you're free
I'm gonna
to
go back if I get
Just
tired of
play
Chainsaw Man
airhead.
because of my
Don't
ADHD.
cross
That's fine.
again.
See you later. Thank you for tuning in while you were here. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course.
Or else you're not gonna live next time.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
I'm not sure I would say that.
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Get out of here before Paimon annoys you even more. Okay, where are we going now? Talk to Aoi in the general goods shop and find out what happened. Alright, we're gonna go find out why this guy has no money. There should be a streamer option in settings that will censor all of the other stuff. That'd be a good idea. What? Is it like optional stuff like GTA 5 or is it like mandatory stuff that you have to see? I don't think that comment showed up, EQX. Well, I just read that one. I don't know if you're talking about a different one or not. Anyways, let's just proceed to the general store. Love me some cherry blossoms, by the way. Looking pretty fire. Where's the store at? It's gonna be up there somewhere, isn't it? I think I'd rather just climb the steps instead of climbing a bunch of rocks. Might fall down to my death. Hopefully not, though. This is a much safer option, I believe. Then we can go talk to this owie person and see what's up. I only misspelled it once as a joke. Everyone misspells it as a joke. It did, I think. I saw it on the screen chat. Hey man, just because it shows up on the screen chat doesn't mean it shows up in my chat. What's up, owie?
Welcome to
You gonna say something or are you just gonna stare at me?
We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something?
Sure.
Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
About these IOUs.
Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Yeah, no, I'm not paying off another person's debts. We already did that with Zhongli, the broke boy. I don't need to do it with a random samurai.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Let's not do that, buddy. I'll call you Pog when I feel like it. Okay.
How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let
I don't
me
know.
think.
I don't remember why he owes me so much money. I just know that he does.
Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account.
Okay.
However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So you just gave him stuff for free, basically, is what you're saying, and he never paid you back. You're stupid, Owie. Sorry to inform you.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
No, Paimon, because if you get less food, that's how you starve to death and become malnutritioned. Did you ever think about that?
About it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time.
That makes sense.
Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning.
So he's a good guy after all, is what you're saying. Even though he is broke and doesn't know how to do any, economic planning.
So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Okay, understandable.
Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency
Excuse me.
provisions at his own expense.
At his own debt expense, I think you mean to say. He's finna go bankrupt, Paimon. Look at all those IOUs.
No one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice.
True.
If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed.
He was literally feeding everyone, all the families.
As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself.
Because it's part of the samurai code. You don't need thanks when you're a samurai, you just need the honor itself.
If you're still
Or
curious,
something, I don't know, I
why
could be
don't you
being
go ask him
extremely
yourself?
racist right now. Unfortunately, he doesn't remember.
I see. That reminds me.
Money
it
first, as they
seems that
say.
his vision
Always.
was recently confiscated.
Which is why you should become a member of the Vegas Indie Streams for only $2.
Most
Thanks for the
unfortunate. If it
opportunity
isn't clear
to
the
shell
debt
my
on his
stuff,
name,
depression.
They have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
A samurai is not a samurai without his sword, Owie. You cannot force him to do this.
Sword? What sword?
Are you blind? He literally had it strapped to his hip, Paimon.
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now.
Okay.
I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell.
Okay.
In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it.
I
Everything
know
has a
that this
price,
blade is
except
super
I.
valuable and means so much to this guy. I'm so sad that I never extorted him for it in the past. That's crazy, Aoi. That's crazy. Everyone out here extorting people in Inazuma for some reason.
Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for.
Okay, whatever you say,
But
ma'am.
before you go, if you would
I'm
kindly
not paying
send
money
this
for
to-
him. Stop asking me to pay off his bills.
But we didn't buy anything.
Yeah, we're out of here.
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree?
No.
Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed.
Okay,
was
$2,000.
confidential
That's
anyway.
cheap. I make $2,000 in like 1 second in this game. Fair enough.
We now know where the emergency provisions are coming from.
Detective Paimon back at it again, by the way.
Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
He probably can't because he got his mind wiped, but we can try at least. We can try at least. Okay, hold up. I need to go do this real quick. Who is Jinro? New friend request. Sure. I'll accept it. I don't know who you are, but you can come join my squad. We can go look at our achievements and stuff real quick too, so I can get my primo gems before we continue. What the heck is the name Aoi? I don't think that name exists in this world. Aoi is a Japanese name. I actually knew somebody named Aoi before. Crazy you would say that. Anyways, they made Japanese capitalistic make sense from a Chinese perspective. Well, depression. They didn't make Japan capitalistic. They made Japan a fascist dictatorship that's outwardly racist and extorts people for all their money. If anything, it's more fascist/communist. Paimon has no sense of money since we pay her, and she has no wallet. Yeah, I know. She has no wallet. She has no pockets. She couldn't even keep money if she wanted to. And she's always talking about, I want to go find some hidden treasure. Shut the frick up, Paimon. Nobody asked. Why are you even here? I was going to help you farm when you were off, but I'm NA. No crossplay between regions, unfortunately. That sucks. It would have been cool if you helped me farm while I was offline or something like that, but too late now, I suppose. I have a couple of other people on my list that, like, there's some people in the chat that come in here sometimes and they help me out with stuff like that, but you could help me too. Too late now. None of them are here right now. I don't know. They're probably at school. What is this, by the way? Ooh. Prototype Rancor. Wait, are they giving me free upgrade materials? Hold up. Enhance. Not this one. Switch. Ascend. Ascend me. Look at that base attack. It's kind of going crazy right now. Auto add. Enhance me. Who are your characters real quick? Hold up. I'll show you in a second. After I switch, I want this new sword. It has better base attack, doesn't it? 293? Switch me. Anyways, we have Jean. We have Charlotte. We have Fiorina. We have Jingling, Bing, Ding, Bing, Bing, Chilling. We have Noelle. And everyone else. Razor, main character, Amber, Sucrose, Ningguang, Lynette. I don't know any of these people. I haven't used any of these other people besides like Lisa. I used Lisa in the first part of the game. And I have a girl with a gun. Very cool. I want to double check to help with team suggestions. Oh yeah, those are the people that I got right there. Who would you hate the most, Basil or Paimon? You know, Paimon's annoying, but Basil did literally stab somebody in the eyeball. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gotta be Basil. It's gotta be Basil, man. It's gotta be. It can't be anybody else. Okay, let's just send this real quick. Okay, BRB. Alright, bet. Bet, brother. Okay. So, like, Korea, even both could count. It's a mix of North Korea and Japan. That's what it is. What's up, Kiyonosuke? How we doing? Wait, I got new rewards first. When did you get Chevy? I probably just got him in a random pack. Or pull. Whatever the frick I'm talking about. This has Chevy. I did 110 pull on this and got the gun girl.
What are you doing?
I got Chevy and I ain't talking about trucks, buddy.
Where did the other two go?
They quit. They stopped harassing this guy.
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left.
They didn't want to get chopped up by my samurai blade, that's all I'm saying.
It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often.
Yeah, you should start saying that. You leave or I literally murder you.
Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Actually. You recount your encounter with the treasure hoarders in conversation with Aoi.
It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Wait, what? Inazuma even has nukes like North Korea? What are we talking about, bruh? Are they gonna drop a jade palace on somebody again in order to make a nuclear bomb?
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was?
Y'all kinda strange, buddy.
I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand.
Sounds like you were having some personal problems to me.
But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
Mind if we have a look? Let us see that sword so we can steal it real quick and sell it for millions of dollars. How about that, my guy?
This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door.
Hey guys, look at my cool
Kicked me in
sword.
the act and scolded me severely. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either.
Raiden Shogun at full power can basically nuke stuff with her sword. Raiden Shogun sounds so lit. I want to see her use a nuclear blade. That'd go crazy. And it's not an exaggeration, LMAO. I want to see the freaking nuclear booba sword right here, right now.
It would seem that
But we gotta
forgot
wait.
many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember.
Sucks to suck, brother. Sorry you got a depressing backstory. That ain't my fault.
All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands.
Okay.
And said to me,
Blast
"This
protection,
sword,
diamond armor. So
you
true.
should."
You meant netherite armor, right? Actually, netherite is like 2 times as good as diamond. Blast protection netherite armor is where it's at, my friend. Who cares about nuclear bombs whenever you got that? Just shout out to my homie Steve real quick. Let me call him up on the phone and I'll be good against the nuclear swords. Caused by her, you can even notice it on the map once you unlock it all. What the heck? We're in a nuclear waste round? Are we playing Fallout New Vegas?
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
The words are virtue and justice.
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that
I
must
wish
have
we
been
could
my
nuke
greatest
Paimon. Can we
ambition
shove
after all.
Paimon into the nuclear wasteland and have her turn into a zombie?
But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me.
Depressing. I guess that's why living in Inazuma sucks. Maybe you should move, buddy. Maybe you should go somewhere else.
And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Seppuku is the only answer.
Yet another troubled soul.
I mean, what?
When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses.
Are we sure about that?
In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
Losing a vision is no trifling matter.
Yeah.
Be a fence sitter.
All ambition and
Yeah, don't be good or bad, just be neutral. Be like a anti-hero.
Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision.
Yeah, I'm kind of magic.
Let's go find the next poor soul.
Okay, last one. Third person to the charm. Where are we going to now? How far away is this? Only 52 meters away? Dang, they real close. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. Being a fence center is the only answer. Hold up, before we continue, I got some juice today. Any guesses on what type of juice it is? I bet nobody's gonna guess it right. Nobody's gonna guess it right this time. I can almost guarantee it. Anyways, we're good. Let us continue. Oh no, I'm wet. Stop a robber by robbing him? Yes. Commit crime in order to stop crime, as they say. Watermelon juice? Nope. It's cosmic rainbow flavored.
Their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts.
Mellow yellow? There is not a mellow yellow in the juice that I like to juice. There is no mellow yellow juice. There used to be a lemonade flavored one, and that used to be lit, but then they stopped making it for some reason. And now I don't drink lemon juice anymore. Anyways.
Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of
Jolly Rancher juice? Nope, cosmic rainbow flavored.
Pretty impressive. This is his
What does a
dojo.
rainbow taste like?
Luckily,
I don't
there's some
know.
people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry.
Nanako?
Fine.
That's the name of the girl from Persona 4.
Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Be like Raiden. Nuke stuff, but also be all cute and princessy. I don't know about that one. Not me specifically. Y'all can do that if you want to, though. It's crazy that you can be both, though. Get you a girl that can do both, as they say.
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though?
This time we're cooked. Commit identity theft and move to China is the solution for him. That is a good idea. Because as we saw in the last area, China is way cooler than Japan. According to the Chinese game developers. That's all I'm saying.
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as
Are we in
rain
The
no
Exorcist
time.
now? Excuse me? Exorcism? What are we talking about?
Hey there. Did something happen?
We are committing an exorcism right now, Paimon. Let's go to church.
Who are you?
This is Paimon, and this is me.
I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately!
Sir, it's not that serious.
Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure I could kill you in one shot.
No, you got it so wrong. We just came here to,
We're here to become disciples. Sure we are. Let's gaslight him in order to get the answers that we want to.
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us.
For sure. Listen to Paimon. She's cooking right now. She's cooking. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. That's what they say up on these streets.
But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something.
And now we need to commit an exorcism or something? Is there going to be a girl climbing out of a TV again? Please no. If I remember correctly, we should meet Ye this stream. The Fox Girl? Okay, I'll keep on going until I meet the Fox Girl.
It doesn't look like you're from around here.
No, I'm a traveler. That's literally my name.
Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently.
What do you mean he
He's
got
still
possessed?
recovering.
Are there ghosts in this
He's
world?
not able to take on any new disciples.
Sir, I am
for the
not the
time
right man for the job. You need to call the Ghostbusters. I'm not going back until I call him my sensei.
being. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave.
Okay, Junya.
Sensei's name is Domon. a name I'm sure you've already heard.
Of course I have. This guy's famous all across the land.
Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight.
Undefeated? Okay, he's cracked.
He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And
All right.
so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him.
But you ain't ever gonna be on his level is what you're saying?
But then,
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since.
He got mind wiped too. That's why you think he's possessed? Because you've never heard of someone getting their mind wiped before? I understand it now, Nanako. I see what's going on here.
He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train.
Probably because he doesn't even know he's a sword guy anymore.
Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. So, we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism.
Okay.
But if I'm honest, I
So
still
we
have
got
my
devils
doubts
out
over
here?
whether he'll
Demons?
completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
I don't know.
you haven't heard of it?
It looks
It's the
cool. Look at all
largest
that
shrine
stuff. Why is it
on
purple?
The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty shogun herself.
They got the freaking Shogun up there herself right now, and that's why it's purple aura? I don't know. Whoever's up there has got an immaculate aura, though. I can tell you that. You can literally see it from here.
Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism.
Okay, okay.
So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine.
Maybe. You don't know that.
The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch.
Notice how the hill, the
Fantastic.
shrine at the top, looks like it was cut in half?
So, losing
Did
your
I notice
vision
that?
can cause
I don't know. I'll look at it again.
Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
I didn't actually see that. Maybe I'm just stupid. Gee, wonder how that happened? Because you pull a sword out of your chest and then you slice a mountain in half? Is that what you're saying? Wait. Where is it? Oh. It is suspiciously cut in half. I suppose if there was a god that had a lightning blade, she might be able to cut that. What's up, Orangey? Don't spam the N-word in my chat. Anyways, we're gonna go meet a fox girl in a second. What time do we have to wait till? 18 to 24? Okay, I can do that. 18 to 24. Like right here. Boom. Let's get it. Take me to nighttime, ladies and gentlemen. This is taking forever. Speed it up, speed it up. There we go. We're gonna meet the pink fox girl right now? Please. Oh, we got another achievement, by the way. What is this? What do we get? Challenger Series 2. Paralyze a cryo Regivine by attacking its corolla. Wait, I already did that. Okay, whatever, I'll take it. Do we have any more achievements, though, is the question. No, that's it. Okay, we got all of our stuff. Let's keep on talking to this Junya guy.
Shh. So you decided to come.
Why are we whispering?
It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness.
Sir, I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but I was literally standing right there for 8 hours.
Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself.
Uh-huh.
When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away.
He's psychotic. He needs to get PTSD meds, not an exorcism.
It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes.
Oh my god, bloodshot eyes? Maybe he's on cocaine instead.
All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past.
Okay.
One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. He's
Ozai?
similar, in
From the
fact,
Fire Nation?
But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since.
And then everything changed whenever the Fire Nation attacked.
Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the Shrine Maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue.
Okay.
The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon.
I don't know.
Please, excuse me for a moment.
We'll
while
see
I
how
fetch
good
some
this
water.
pink girl is.
If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
If the pink girl's even gonna show up. I don't even know. Oh, hello there, suspicious young man. Oh, you're the guy with the painted on eyebrows. Are we supposed to chase this guy? Why are you stalking me? What are we doing here? Huh? That's what I'm saying.
That's sneaking around. Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism?
What are they doing here, bruh?
Don't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
Pursuit them. Okay, are we just gonna freaking run after this guy and murder him? Like, what are we doing here? Hello, my good sir. Where did you go? Up here?
Seems they aren't here.
They really got far away pretty quickly. How are they this fast? Okay.
Is this definitely the right place?
Follow the suspicious person's
Look a little
traces.
further up.
It has to be here, Paimon. Where else could it be? He's literally right there. I see him right now.
Suspicious person sighted. That's gotta be him.
Hello there, question mark, question mark, question mark. That's a crazy name you got there. How are we doing today?
How did you catch up with me so quickly?
You are an old man, I can tell by the white hair, so of course I'm going to catch up to you. That's all I'm going to say. Might be a little ageist, but you know, it is what it is.
Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does.
I might be better than your favorite sword master, that's all I'm going to say.
Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Perhaps.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you?
Have we not seen this guy before? Is this a different guy with painted on eyebrows?
And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Cook him, Paimon, cook him.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day. Long before you ever showed up.
I know that you trained with him back in the day. I can tell by the amount of white that's on your face right now. White hair, white eyebrows. You're definitely on your deathbed, buddy.
I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
Okay, you're his papa?
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai. Yes, that's me.
Why did you run then?
Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again.
Then why did you go to his house? Somebody's lying.
When we were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Meikyo Shisui art together.
Shisui?
I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple.
But then you got outshined by the other guys, what I'm guessing? That's usually how these stories go.
Practitioners of Meikyo Shisui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception.
Until you were.
Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world.
And then you got left behind in the dust.
Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade.
Hey, that's what they said, but apparently he's never lost a single fight, so he's kind of a big deal and you fell off. So I'm not sure why you hating on my man's here, Anzai. I'm not sure why you're hating right now.
I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation.
Because he just wanted to be the very best, that no one ever was. Bang, 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 bang.
He was
Pokemon.
consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business.
Serious
So
little
how come
guy.
you don't want to ever see him again?
He's obviously lying, Paimon. He was literally just at his house 2 minutes ago. What do you mean never see him again?
Because until he arrived,
Farina is a Pokemon master. She does have 3 of them. She could... You know how Misty was like the first gym leader in like one of the Pokemon games? She could take the water type gym. That's all I'm saying. She could be the water type gym and totally screw some trainers runs if they were doing Nuzlocks. That's all I'm saying. Farina could cook. Farina could cook.
Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations from me.
And then you fell off. We get it.
Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back.
You did just look back. I saw you looking back.
Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately, that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body.
Okay.
After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind?
Because he got his
was the
vision
sharpest
stolen.
of them all. He had practiced Meikyo Shisui art to perfection.
He got mind wiped by the Shogun, Anzai. It's not that hard to understand.
I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten.
Nah, you're still in his memories
So you
even
see,
whenever he loses them.
I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself.
I'm pretty sure you said 17 times in your entire monologue there that you didn't want to see him for yourself, and then you just ended off that sentence with, I just wanted to see for myself. Buddy, you're a hypocrite.
Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Okay, whatever you say, big dog.
Got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all.
I guess not, Paimon.
Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
Is the pink girl in there doing the exorcism? I want to meet the pink girl already. She better be in there. Return to the exorcism site? Don't worry. I'm on top of it. Literally. Oh, there's a red girl. Hello there, madame.
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible?
It's a normie.
No,
It's
I
an
refuse to believe
NPC.
it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon.
So you need to bring the head shrine maiden then.
But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty.
Why do you look like you're smiling whenever you say that? He might be possessed, but I have no idea. At least I'm smiling though.
And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Bring Lady Yai here. Did you just call her Yai, by the way?
Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
There's only one Lady Yai I've ever heard of. Her name is Yai and not Yay? This is such a letdown.
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news. Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant
Okay.
experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities.
And whenever I become best friends with Lady Yai, she'll take me to go meet the Raiden Shogun because they're besties. Is that what's gonna happen? I think so.
I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
Okay, let me see her.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you
You
is
gotta
a
get all the
timely
way up there?
arrival at the Grand Narukami
Could be,
Shrine.
could be.
Lady
That's what I'm
Yai does
guessing.
not like to be kept waiting.
Okay.
I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Please don't say that I'm gonna have to climb to the top of that mountain, bruh. There's gotta be like a teleport or something. Can I fly up there? There's gotta be a wind gust.
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
Are you saying we ain't got enough clout, buddy?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself.
I know. That's our way in, boys. We found the way in.
Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow.
Sir, you don't have no idea who I am.
Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
I will gladly join you. There's a road going to the very top. Okay, good. I don't have to climb that. We're all good.
We're curious to meet her too.
Yeah, I want to meet the fox
Who
lady.
knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her.
That's what I'm hoping for. Alright, let's head on up this mountain then, I suppose. Go to Grand Narukami Shrine to see the head maiden. Okay, how do I get there? How do I get up there is the question. We go to the estate. Or do we go this way first? Or do we go this way first? Okay, they said it started at the estate, so we can start here. We might as well go get a couple of teleport waypoints while we're out here. Like, I might as well go and, like, unlock this shrine right here. Might as well go here first, so I can get the discovery reward. And also, it'd be great just to have more resource domains, so I can upgrade weapons and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'll go and do that first. Let's just go on the country road. Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia. Okay, why am I singing freaking West Virginia when I'm in Japan? You're in Japan! Okay, where are the ops at? Okay, where are you at? Up here. We gotta kill this guy. Boom, kill yourself. Fall off a cliff. Oh, nope, that was me. Oh my god, they got me again. Stop, stop, stop. Kill yourself. There we go. I miss John Deese. I don't. He's cringe, bruh. The only reason that we got banned is because he raided the freaking Discord server and was being a hater. But he's not really banned. He can come back whenever he wants to. Boom. They really bombing me right now. He could be in the chat right now if he wanted to, but he's not for some reason. Probably busy or something. Boom. Boom. And you're dead. Get cooked. Let's go. Okay, let's get down here. I had no idea about that road the first time I had to get there, so I climbed that mountain. It was such a pain. That sounds like it absolutely sucked, I'm not gonna lie. If you didn't know about the road and actually just climbed to the top, oh my god, that's depressing. Like, how do you even get up there? I don't know. And I don't plan on figuring it out. But I do plan on getting this freaking waypoint, though. After I get this chest. Hold it. New items? Oh, we gotta kill these guys first, though, don't we? We go here? Oh, I thought that I was this guy. Boom. Where are they? Where are the ops at? Here we go. Okay, okay, okay. And you're dead. Should be dead? They are on a date? Who's on a date? What are you talking about? What did I say? What did I say that would require someone to say they are on a date? Who am I talking about?
What a pleasant surprise.
Yay, Miko and freaking Raiden Shogun are on a date? I can see that happening. Apparently they're besties, I don't know. Or Ayaka, perhaps? Okay, let's go up here. Who's on a date? The two you just slaughtered? LMA. Oh. Yeah, the two people I just murdered. They were having fun staring at the sunset with their little treasure chest, and then I just absolutely murdered them. Sorry. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Didn't mean to break up the date like that. My bad, chat. Don't ever go on a date next to the Vegas Indie or else you'll end up getting murdered so that he can mug you. Confirmed right here, right now. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the path that you were talking about, right? We go up here, we get to the top of the mountain, and their last date ever. This is not the path you were talking about. Wait, maybe it is. We can climb up this rock. Yep, they're not going on another date again unless they do it in heaven. Or the other one. Maybe they went to HE double hockey sticks. I don't know. They're probably bad guys. What are these things? What? I can teleport? I can... What did I just do? I'm following the orb. It is leading me good. Do I get something if I follow the orb, by the way? I have no clue. Give me a bug. Sure, why not? This seems like freaking, I like collecting bugs whenever I played Legend of Zelda, because they always give you good status effects, but that has no effect whatsoever in this game. It's just that it's the path the rugs are carved so people can climb them. It's just that it's extremely vertical. Oh, yeah. We figured it out. I like the purple vines and stuff we got going on right now. Hello? Is this the path? Wait, what if I go down here? Why is it all ominous all of a sudden? Should I not be going here? Let's go this way. Let's not go into the deep dank purple hole yet. I'm not sure if I'm ready for the purple hole. That's on me. Okay, let's climb this ladder, get on up here. This is a really complicated way to get to the top of the shrine. That's all I'm saying. Like, whoever thought of this way to get up here, they need to get fired and they need to lose their job because, like, why couldn't we just make a regular staircase? Melon? Okay. Why couldn't we just make a regular staircase, guys? It didn't have to be this complicated. Oh, wait, I think I'm skipping some stuff. I think you can see how I missed it the first time. Yeah, I almost missed it. Then I just went backwards. But, it's fine. I feel like I'm missing it right now. Ooh. Electric wall? We'll skip it for now. We'll just go where we need to go. Take me to the top. I like the music too. Sounds all majestic-y. Up here. Now where do we go? Ooh, chest. Don't miss that. It was a lie? Why was there just a raccoon? There was a raccoon in the chest with some radishes, and I hate that. The raccoon freaking deceived me. I've been deceived and lied to exponentially, and I'm so upset about this. Okay. Let's get up here. Hello there, my fox friend. I'm going to kill you. I missed. Kill him. I want to eat some fox meat. You can't kill the foxes? This is so sad. Isn't killing the foxes basically the equivalent of, like, killing a god? Would that be treason in this land? I don't know. Anyways. Oh, look at pretty flower. How did little Timmy get up here? Riku? How did you get up here, buddy? Ah, who cares? Whatever. NPCs do what NPCs do. Ooh, cool little shrine we got here, though. Activate that teleport waypoint and we should be good to go. Yamada. How are you up here, too? I don't know. How is anybody up here, honestly? I don't know how anybody got up here besides me. Okay. Where's she at? Where's the fox? Where's the yay? I'm going to keep on calling her Yay, even though they say Yai, by the way, because Yay is a cooler name. Anyways. Where you at, girlie? What's happening? Is the game frozen right now? Like, what's going on?
Do you think that's Lady Yai?
It's her.
No wonder Junyo is so excited. She has a really striking presence.
You could say she has aura.
Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now?
Does she think that we're valid? Oh my god, chat. She's looking right at me, isn't she?
It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Exactly.
Keep away.
Are you good, sir? Yo, Vegas, where your barber at? What do you mean by that? It's funnier than Yay? Yeah, I'm gonna call her... Yeah, I'm gonna call her Yeah. Wait, you want to call her Yeah instead of Yay? What's up, hushed voice? You're the only person who said that, by the way, so your jokes are outdated. You're the only person who said that. No, I'm just saying. Anyways, welcome to chat. We met in Electric Fox Girl.
I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
Why is she staring at him so condescendingly whenever he's clearly having, like, traumatic flashbacks? Ma'am, you should not be looking at him like that. You need to get him to a doctor.
As you can see, Lady Yai.
That can't be. Sir, I got a haircut like a month ago. You're late.
Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Okay.
Lady Yai.
So it's called
it must be a
PTSD.
possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
Okay. I don't care.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
Oh, okay. He just has traumatic stress issues.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself.
Yes. Funny little girl.
Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness.
He's not possessed by a demon, guys. He's just insane. Totally
As
different.
one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths.
Bae doesn't give a frick. Yay doesn't give a frick. You're calling her Bae? That's crazy.
As for what has
Is this your
triggered
favorite
this
character,
change, I
EQX?
believe it must be the loss of his vision.
His hands aren't even touching his head. I didn't even notice that. You're so true. What is he doing? He's imagining he has a helmet on or something? That's how insane this guy is. He's that far gone.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
I am making a story in Gmod? What does that mean? You're making like a freaking Steam Workshop level or something?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that
Let me
would
laugh
be
at you
if
real
any in
quick.
this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught.
Okay. We already know the story will not have any jokes. And if they will have jokes, they will not be funny ones. Imagine action figures fighting. That's a way to explain it. So is it like Toy Story?
Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Why is Yae Miko cooking them so hard?
Lady, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword masters filled with twists and turns.
Idiots.
It
That's
is
what
no
she sounded
small
like right there.
undertaking to pursue the position of greatest sword master in the world.
Is it just me or is this girl actually the most condescending person of all time? I've only seen her for like 5 minutes though. Maybe it's just to these people. Maybe she just hates these people.
It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the host
She
of
just sounds
dreams
like
of
it.
others, even those of one's closest companions.
Combine versus rebels, and I'm making a setup where a rebel hiding in a hot air balloon basket, planning to ambush some soldiers. That's fire. But isn't that a bad idea though? Because if you have a hot air balloon and somebody just shoots the balloon, you instantly die because it goes straight to the ground. I don't know. That's just me thinking about plot holes though. Maybe it should be like a freaking armored air balloon so you can't pop it?
Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead.
Okay.
When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now.
Why is my is and us? What are you talking about? What does that mean?
Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Are you talking about the Shogun right now?
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I don't know how to make the balloon armored. I don't know if that's even a thing that you could possibly do, like with physics and stuff. I'm just saying, if somebody shoots the hot air balloon, it instantly goes down because it popped.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father. Since
Anxiety? I mentioned in the game?
sorry.
Again? Anxiety, you're famous.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Onsai? Where did he come from?
How did you get up here, bro? How did any of these people get up here? How did we drag a mentally unstable person on top of all those cliffs? Make it make sense.
Did he follow us the whole way here?
Google Hindenburg. Oh, I know about the freaking Hindenburg blimp. If the hot air balloon is shot, he can just jump out before he hits the ground. Trust me, it'll work. Does he have a parachute? Or is he just going to land on the ground and eat it because he's built different? Is that what we're going for? Are we going with parachute or built different? Which one?
Onsai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost?
There's not two of him. There's only one.
You're here
Oh, you're
revenge,
hallucinating.
Hansha. I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score.
I didn't come here to murder you. This time.
It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you.
It turns out he didn't need to get exercised. He just needed to make a
We entrusted them
friend.
to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further.
Welding metal plates works so armor balloon is real. Oh my god, I can't believe that my idea got into the I'm Funny Not Gmod story. I feel so honored. Thank you very much for putting metal plates on the balloon. Now they can't just snipe it out of the sky. Neither, because let's say his gun got a lot of recoil. If it has enough, he can use it to shoot the ground right before he falls onto it, and then boom, he's okay. Okay, sure, yeah. He's not built different. He doesn't have a balloon. He just has a gun. So true, hushed voice. How did I not think of this before? That's my bad. That's on me. The Gmod lore is crazy. Of Silk, Soviets considered not giving their paratroopers parachutes instead to just get dropped in the thick snow. Hey guys, we're not going to give you a parachute. We're just going to shove you off in front of the snow. Hopefully you don't die. Good luck out there. That's crazy. Russia, wild.
Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too.
You're useless.
But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day the same thing happens to them?
I'm going to put a mounted pulse rifle to the basket. So we got a pulse rifle and armored balloon. That's crazy.
I put everything
Good luck
I
with
have
that.
into
That's what
trying
I'm
to
saying.
become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei.
Have you asked for their
After
opinion,
you
perhaps?
rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days.
The rebels are advancing. Buddy, this sounds like a freaking Star Wars story.
I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before
Or just
me,
drop a bunch of
am a master of
bombs from
making
above.
Shishi art.
That's literally freaking whatchamacallit. What's the game called? Clash of Clans. That's literally the Clash of Clans balloon bomber you're talking about, Anxiety. So maybe rebels are kind of cooked. Yeah, if you have gunships and helicopters, there's no way an armored balloon is going to win.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand.
And drop ships to drop
But I do
soldiers?
know what it
Yeah, you're
feels like
cooked,
to have
buddy.
your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me.
I hate having to do homework. Just wait until you get to college. Then you don't have to do homework.
So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you...
But homework does suck, though.
It is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
A great number is crazy. I only see 2. Maybe that's just me, though.
I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Miyakyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation.
I managed to put the pulse rifle on the basket. Well, if you got a pulse rifle on the basket, you might be able to take down a helicopter.
But
maybe it's fine.
I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
Okay, so it turns out that the only thing that you need whenever you have PTSD and you're going crazy is you don't need to get exercised. You just need to make a friend or 2.
You can count on that.
Easy solution.
I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again.
Make sure you keep on taking your meds so you don't go crazy, my guy.
But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore. So I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them.
All right.
Well, don't just stand there staring at me.
Well, that's what Yae Miko's been doing for the past 20 minutes. She's just standing there condescendingly with her arms crossed staring at you. They have these things called airboats, and they have these guns that can destroy helicopters. Are they big guns? Like, what type of guns are they? Wanderer mentioned? I don't know what... Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Wait, I feel like somebody said this in the Genshin Impact video. Wanderer is Big Hat Man that looks stupid. That's who Wanderer is, right? Yae Miku sounds like Miku.
So
maybe we should just call her Miku. Pink Miku.
His disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Seems as good of a revolution as we could have hoped for.
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yae has some words for you.
We get to speak to the distinguished Lady Yae ourselves? Oh my god, do I have unspoken riz?
So, my intuition was correct.
Faruzan is already Miku? I feel like that's the long-haired blue lady. Yeah, I didn't know that her name was Faruzan, but I remember her. Small. They have some insane bullets or something. Cool.
The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores.
You got a problem?
For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
Okay, and why is that? Excuse me? Are we just gonna sit here staring at each other?
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Don't call me a child.
Ooh, Lady Yae seems to have taken a real interest in
Oh my god. Is Lady Yae gonna be my freaking sensei or something?
She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that.
Let's go ask her. Where'd she go? We can just follow her.
For now,
Oh.
we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Or we can go talk to Ayaka. Do I get to finally see her forehead? But Combine have head crab canisters and they deploy, well, head crabs. What else would a head crab canister deploy? Okay. Let's fly down here. I could just teleport down there, but like flying is much more fun. Yae's a granny. Everyone is a child to her. What? Is she one of those characters that looks like they're 30, but actually they're like 3,000 years old or something like that? Is that what we're going with here? To zombify rebels or citizens? They can deploy fast or poison head crabs. Crazy. Okay. Time to go meet Big Forehead. Please let me see her actually this time. Don't just make me speak to her through a screen. Let me see her actual face. I want to see her big off forehead. Let's go. Being a demon helps. She's a demon? That's crazy. Demon Fox? Naruto? Ninetales?
Ayaka, guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Don't look behind the screen. It's against the rules. Anime cutscene, by the way. Hello there, Toma. You're not doing anything suspicious, are you? Oh my god, she's literally right there. Hello, my glorious Ayaka. Ah, yes, look at the forehead. Look at the forehead. I can see it from here. It is so nice to finally meet you.
It is a pleasure to finally meet
You
both
literally
face
said
to
the
face.
exact same thing as me. Are me and Ayaka the same person? Is Ayaka going to be the one who's actually my glorious queen? I don't know. We'll find out.
I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Fast zombies are the zombies on steroids, and poison zombies are zombies on steroids, and they have forehead. Okay, they can throw at you. Interesting. It is big forehead girl anxiety. She has finally arrived on the screen. She isn't hiding anymore. Agent Downhill character was added. What's up, Agent Downhill? Welcome back. Welcome back. You were here earlier. The damage done by losing a vision can't be completely undone. Ayaka was just saying a normal greeting, Vegas. Yeah, but she said the exact same normal greeting that I said. Like, word for word, bar for bar, they were identical. Like, we used the exact same words and the exact same sentence structure and everything. It's crazy.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them.
Edit Vegas.car to wplayer.car. Yeah, you're right. I am a W player. Some say I have that unspoken riz. Others say I just have immaculate aura that all the females like. What can I say?
Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because she likes us now.
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Okay, okay. We're besties now. You're just a file? Sir, I am not just a file. I am real. You cannot edit me.
Ooh, wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
We're not working for you. You're not going to enslave us today.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining.
I wouldn't say
Toma is
that.
first and foremost my friend.
Ayaka is like
Before he ever
Megamind.
became my attendant.
All of her colors are like Megamind too. She's got the blue hair. She's got the blue shirt. Everything. It's crazy.
Oh.
Servant?
Okay, then.
Fate mentioned?
Ayaka,
Is it?
you seem
Is servant a big
different
thing in
out the
Fate?
open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Alright, we're besties now. Friend request accepted. Unlike all of those other people that tried to friend me on Genshin Impact. $20 is $20. Buddy, $20 is $20 richer. What else can I say? Is Fate a big thing in freaking... Or Servant's a big thing in Fate? I have no clue. The only thing I know about Fate is freaking Saber. Alright then.
Thank you both kindly.
No problemo, mi amiga.
Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen?
It seems to be a fate worse than death.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential.
She doesn't care about mere mortals, I guess? Is it normal that I sweat when playing VR? I don't know. I don't think I've ever played VR before, so I couldn't tell you. I don't know if it's normal or not because I've never done it.
Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure.
Yeah, I've seen it. Technically, every Pokemon is a servant by fate logic, kind of. Then my favorite freaking servant is the freaking monkey then. Infernape.
It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
I'll help you fight the Vision Hunt degree because I am a nice person.
You will? Really?
But you must keep the promise you made me.
Naturally.
Hee.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you she wouldn't reject them. I placed my trust in the right person after all.
I'm the main character. I don't really get a choice in the matter, though, so you did make the right choice. Congratulations. I didn't get one.
Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Ayaka, I'm not sure if you noticed this or not, but there's literally nobody else inside of this building. But hey, if you want to go somewhere else, that's on you. My collection? Your collection of what? Pokemon?
Well, here we are again.
Let's have some tea, ladies and gentlemen.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
Oh, so you're saying it's just gonna be me and Ayaka alone together? Oh wait, Paimon's here too. Never mind. Bye-bye, Toma.
What's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
It looks cool, that's what. You have a collection of Jaws traps? What does that even mean?
This is a land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the show.
The dog is back.
The
Woof woof,
Konosuba
buddy.
has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
What the dog doing? The dog just be sitting, bro. The dog just vibing. He just sitting there. He just chilling. He ain't got no problems with us. And I ain't got no problems with him.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right? Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Interesting. Time to deploy gunships attacking the Vegas armored balloon. I'm not sure how good the Vegas armored balloon is going to do against gunships, but hey, it's the best they could do.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
That's a bar, by the way.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
Yes, let's see what the options are, because I never get a choice in this. What kind of god is the Raiden Shogun? Who is the oldest playable character in the game? I don't know. That's a question for EQX. EQX, who is the oldest playable character in the game? Anxiety has a question for you. What kind of god is the Raiden Shogun?
The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions. Most of them formal ceremonies.
Then how are you going to get me to meet her, Ayaka? Have you been gaslighting me the entire time?
She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply.
And that is?
It was her almost complete lack of any emotion.
Oh.
In
She's
that
ruthless.
sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose.
Zhongli? Zucchini?
Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
I actually don't know 100%. Maybe this is the time that we use Google. The armor is made out of platinum. Dang, that's a crazy armor balloon. Is no one else fighting the Vision Hunt decree?
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt decree is something that has no implications whatsoever.
It only ruins the people with power.
After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others.
Didn't expect Zucchini to be the oldest? Well, technically Zucchini is the oldest because he's like 10,000 years old or something because he's a god. So it doesn't really count, but it does count technically.
Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt decree is one of indifference.
After Freeman raided the Victory Mine infested of antlions, they found a massive platinum reserve, which is how they got platinum armor. Interesting.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
He's 1,000 years old? Bro, what? Yeah, he's a god that's like 1 billion years old. Paimon's like 5,000 years old. Did you know that? He's like 6,000 years old? Okay. Gods don't have an age limit. Did you know that, Hush Voice?
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Okay.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group.
Okay.
To say a little more about Sangonomiya.
How do you say that?
Historically,
Sangonomiya?
there's always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems.
Let them fight each other. Let's go team up with the people of freaking... How do you say that? Sangonomiya. We're gonna go team up with the Sangonomians, and then we're gonna fight the Shogun. Then we're gonna take a dub.
But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt decree.
I think that might be it. Have you raised a formal objection to the Vision Hunt decree?
Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped.
The travelers that are probably millions of years old. How do you even live for a million years without, like, wanting to kill yourself, bro? That's crazy. A million years? That's so many.
They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional
That's just a
support
theory?
for the Shogun's decisions.
A game theory?
They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
The lighting. That's why they travel so much, so they don't get depressed. Makes sense. That's why they're called the Traveler. I have no further questions. I'm good.
Paimon has a question, though.
Oh my god. What's your question, Paimon? Where do I get my money at? A metal plate fell off the gunship. Didn't notice. I could ask if you've seen a 9-million-year-old god before. You'd say no, because even if a god is alive today, they are dead, or just resting or something. Well, you know, the thing about that hushed voice is I actually saw the god, so that entire point's irrelevant. I saw him with my own 2 eyes. He was on the screen. Religion is not in this analogy. Sir, there is no analogy, but he was literally on the screen, and he's literally been alive for 6,000 years. This is just a fact. This is just facts. I saw him with my own 2 eyes.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
The repair will take an hour, so we need to destroy the gunship quick. Interesting. And I've seen a traveler that's lived for millions of years, literally on my screen, right now. Right here on the right. Literally right now. Have you got a plan yet? This is a good question.
To be honest, we do not.
We're just kind of freestyling it.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
Okay.
So what are we gonna do?
We'll figure it out whenever we get there. We're just gonna freaking wing it.
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them.
So are you part of the black market now, Ayaka?
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
I didn't know that. That's kind of crazy.
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Oh yeah. Venti did have one of those, didn't he? Must have been where he went.
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
You saw him on the screen? That's like me saying I saw a string of light hit my eyes. What I'm trying to tell you is there are no gods alive right now. I don't think. In this game, there's 7. I seen all of them. That's what I'm saying.
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
I'm not talking about real life. I'm talking about right here, buddy.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
He has saved many others.
Exactly.
What's next? All I'm designing the fight between Gunship and
His
VAAB.
identities as part of the Yashiro Commission. Breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt.
What's up, Bookworm? Welcome to the stream. Okay, then in the game, yeah, lol. That's what I was talking about the entire time. That's what I was talking about. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, will you be summoning Venti? I don't know. Wasn't Venti like the first character ever or something that you could summon? Or like one of the first characters ever? Probably not. If you're one of the first characters ever, you probably suck. I'm just guessing, though. I could be wrong.
By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone.
Venti and Klee. Klee's the explosion child, isn't she?
When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Do I know the Nanagahara? Do I know anyone with Naganohara? Zilonin would be good for your account. She's a top 3 support. I don't know, man. I'm kind of poor right now. This is not the right person. This is not the person you were talking about. And there's a rebel just sitting on a chair. That's me. Vegas Indy with the chair emote. But yeah, hushed voice. I was talking about the gods earlier. There's literally all on the screen right now. Wait. Hold it. Where are they at? Sort by characters. Sort by elemental type, right? Where's he at? This guy's a god. Or was a god, and then he gave up his powers, but that's an entirely different thing. This girl's a god. I think this girl's a god. Could be wrong. Where's the other one? There's another one that I know about. This guy's a god. Those are the only ones that I know. But yes, they're all on the screen. We've seen all of them. Every single one of them. Only research you need to do is figure out what weapons you have and what they need to upgrade. You got a spreadsheet for teams? That's crazy. Is Hu Tao a god? Hu Tao's a god in my personal book. Not in the game lore, though. Hu Tao is my glorious queen. But not in the game, though. John Glee is still a god. He just retired from being an Archon. Understandable. Who's the best character? Answer, it's complicated. Charlotte really gonna need another water character to work for you? I got Fiorina, though. She's a water character. How do I get out of here? Oh, yeah. We gotta walk past the dog first. But I just make you a spreadsheet for you to look at to help. That's crazy. Thank you for the help, buddy. That's lit. That's crazy. That's so much work. I would never do that myself. Thank you for doing it, though. But yeah. Oh, do you have a Discord? Because if you have Discord, you can send it into my Discord, and then I can look at it. You can add me on Discord. The person on the chair is Vegas, and he designed the VAAB Mark II. Crazy. He just retired? Makes sense. Okay, where am I going? Naganohara Fireworks is where I'm going. Where's it at? Over here somewhere? Oh, they're getting mugged. Of course they are. Something's going on down here. I'm not quite sure what. You need 2 teams for Abyss? Oh, dang. I ain't got enough people for Abyss then. Not right now yet. Not right now, at least.
You don't want any trouble with me.
Oh my god. Dislinked into the channel? Vegas, are you in your closet again? No, there's a bed right behind me. I will, drop my Discord username. We made the Discord server private because children are cringe, but I can invite you to it later on. What's my Discord username? I totally forgot. Oh, it's Caden Hindi. I'll drop it in the chat, and then you can add me. That's my Discord username. Friend me.
If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again.
Okay. I'm getting her hopefully tomorrow. I mean, the Discord always was kind of private. Not really. I invited a bunch of people to it. But then John Deese and freaking Smiler were cringe lords.
Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome time after time. You'd best save yourself the trouble.
Alright. Now he added the bomb to the new version. Love that.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it, I promise.
I just want to keep it. Don't take it, please.
So this is the vision hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things unfold, can we?
Let's fight these samurai.
Hey, wait.
Oh my god, this looks like a real person. I wish my Discord freaking worked. Buddy, just make a new one. You can just make a new Discord and then do it that way.
Huh? There's someone trying to get
I've seen this one before. What's the lore with John Dees? I don't know how to spell it. He woke up at 7 in the morning and decided to start hating on everyone, so he just started to insult all of the freaking moderators and stuff like that, and spamming bad words that start with N and end with A, if you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So he's banned now. Planning to spam some weird things and to raid the server. So true. Yoimiya? Oh, I just saw your friend request, by the way. I'll accept you. You're probably valid. Bink, where's it at? I don't know. Oh, there we are. Ryder, you have been accepted. Welcome back. Okay.
Come on, this way.
Ma'am? Why are you trying to help me so much? Do I know you? You kind of look like me.
What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help?
Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment.
Okay, whatever you say, girl.
Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble.
They have to rerun her sooner or later? They don't have to do anything.
Huh? Hey, wait. You do have a vision.
If I was living here, by the way, if I was living in freaking fascist Japan that was against elemental powers, I would be hiding this thing with all of my power. I would not just have it strapped to my hip for all people to see. All my respect for John Deese is gone now. Oh. John Deese wasn't the one spamming the N-word. He was just spamming a bunch of stupid stuff. One of John Deese's friends was the one spamming the N-word. Just so we're clear. Just so we're clear.
Shh. If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
Don't throw me under the bus, kids.
All right. Here, take it.
Wise choice. All right, let's go.
His name is Goemon? Isn't that... That's Yosuke's persona from Persona 5.
Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it?
John Deese wasn't that crazy. No, but he's friends with people who are that crazy.
This is your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
And there was someone else named Orangey who was spamming the N-word, but Vox banned him too. Yeah. And now they're all showing up in the chat and acting like nothing ever happened, which is wild.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
Oh. Wow, she's a genius.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
So the vision they took was a fake one, huh?
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial Wrath on Miss Yoimiya.
Paimonial Wrath?
Sorry about that.
Paimon, you ain't got Paimonial Wrath. What are you gonna do? Hit him with a freaking fist? That'll feel like a freaking pillow fight, buddy.
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know?
No, you just didn't know it, you know? That's a contradictory statement, but, you know, we ain't gotta talk about it.
Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks.
Hola, Yoimiya.
But it's honest work. Great to meet ya.
What's up, bestie?
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her and her
Would you say...
wouldn't be the same.
Glorious Queen of the Summer Festival? Or just Queen of the Summer Festival? I don't know.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks. It's nice to meet you.
Harassment's not cool. Good thing we got Orangey out of there.
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass me.
You love laughing a lot, don't you?
As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it.
How you gonna work with all those fireworks if you can't light them on fire with your magic? Makes sense. Pause. Just need to look at something real quick. Okay, cool. Bet.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom get the
And
recognition
you need help,
they
just
deserve.
let me know. Sucrose is worth working on, and Bennett will come out in this next Paimon shop. Okay, well, I don't have Bennett, but people have told me that Sucrose is good before. I'll definitely check that out in the future. I'll definitely look that up. But you also have my Discord now, so you can ask anything also. That's awesome. Thank you for the tips and allowing me to ask you stuff. Very nice of you, very nice.
Master Masakatsu?
Masakatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too?
Miss Kamisato Ayaka mentioned his name.
You don't say. Then it sounds like the Shirsagi Himegimi has a plan. Awesome! I've been thinking about breaking him out too recently.
Just saved 34 glitter for Bennett. Alright. Thank you for tuning in while you're here. I'm probably going to end this stream soon anyways. It's almost been 2 hours. That's usually the amount of time I stream. I ain't got time for doing the big boy hours, you know what I'm saying? Is the only not depressed person in Inazuma, and it's canon. Another character confirmed it. LOL. She seems happy. The only person who's not depressed is on our screen right now. Take notes, all you children. I don't know why, but all of these children in the chat are always depressed or whatever. Just learn from Yoimiya. Yoimiya?
But if I just marched straight in there by myself, I'd probably get Miss Kamisato in a whole heap of trouble.
Wouldn't like that to happen.
So, what about if I join you instead?
Wait, you're just gonna walk around with me?
Sure,
Bet.
welcome to the team. Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must have meant you.
I guess so. We're besties now.
Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision bearers in my shop.
Is this literally the Underground Railway? It's like, you know, in American history how they used to hide slaves underneath people's houses and stuff in order to get them to Canada? This is literally hiding the vision bearers underneath their fireworks shop in order to save them. Literally crazy.
So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area and found a way in.
And she's a spy? Perfect.
Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team.
Sure does.
Bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready. Don't worry, Master Masakatsu. We're on our way.
Yes, sir.
Time to break him out.
Oh, Prison Break? Prison Break arc? Let's go. Love that for me. Love that for us, ladies and gentlemen. But, okay, wait. So you're saying there's going to be a Bennett here? Who is Bennett? Okay, so it's Razor and Amber right now. We don't need Amber or Bennett. So we're going to pass on that. But apparently Bennett's going to be here. And apparently Bennett is cracked. I should be asleep right now? Well, you can go to sleep if you want to, because I am about to end the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in while you were here. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. And, yeah, we're going to be heading out for today. Also, wait, pause. I want to look at something real quick. Well, Bennett is the 8th god. Is that true? Oh, look at that. 1 out of 10, by the way. 625 subscribers. But look at this, guys. First video with 1,000 views. Let's go. That's all I wanted to say before I left. Anyways, we are done. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to play Celeste tomorrow. And I'll see y'all then. Peace out. Bye-bye. It's your bedtime? Then go to sleep, bro. What are you doing?